Hello, my name is Kendrick, and I'm one of the newly accepted seminarians for the Diocese of Tulsa. And I've been at St. Bernard's for a little over a year now. And while I'm very sad to be leaving the middle and high schoolers and the rest of the community at St. Bernard's, I'm extremely excited to begin this journey. Hello. Faith as a child really started at Montecasino. I was blessed to be able to go to Catholic schools all growing up. Went to Montecasino and then Bishop Kelly. Had the opportunity to be an altar server all growing up. I am a cradle Catholic, and I think my Catholic roots really began with the Catholic education I was blessed to receive. Faith as a child. Yeah, so my experience and kind of idea as priest was really formed in middle school at Montecasino. I was blessed to be able to serve with Father Wakulich, who's at Stillwater right now. And I remember that being the first time I saw a very lively priest, and seeing him was a realization. I was like, oh, priests can be cool people. Two different people really stand out. First is my father, who is also Catholic. He raised my sister and I to be Catholics, gave us opportunities to serve at church, taught us what it really means to live the faith. And also my experience here at St. Bernard's, having the opportunity to watch Father Jack, Father Shane live their lives as priests, getting the opportunity to see priests outside of Sunday, outside of saying Mass, outside of administering the sacraments, having the opportunity to see them as people, as humans, seeing the way they interact with the families of the parish, with the children of the parish, really kind of opened my eyes to a different idea of what it means for a priest to live their life. Two different people. So my journey is kind of a funny one. I am 26, so I would say I've had several years to think about the vocation, to think about being a priest, and I remember almost getting kind of frustrated when people would ask, "Oh, so Chris, when are you gonna join the seminary? When is this gonna happen?" It's kind of silly to think that they used to. I don't want to say frustrate me, but I was like, "No, I've got this big plan. I'm gonna be a father. I'm gonna be a husband." And I remember it was last summer when we took the high schoolers to Steubenville. There was actually a talk, and one of the priests who was giving the talk explained how God designs everybody's hearts in a very different and a very unique way, and that everybody is called to love, not necessarily the same way, but that fathers and wives, they're called to love one way, and it's a little bit different how priests' hearts are designed and how priests are called to love. And same with single lay people and with religious life. God designs this, God makes us in a very unique way that's one of a kind. And so when I realized that, I was like, oh, okay. I'm gonna have to, and there's another thing I need to pray with. Maybe I'm gonna have to think a little bit harder, sit with what it really means to love like a priest. I would ask for our parishioners to pray for me and all the other seminarians, that we find peace in our vocations, but that we also strive to be holy men. It's one of the beautiful things about seminary is that it's a place where men go to continue discerning. You don't go to seminary because you've finished discerning. You go to seminary because, in a sense, maybe this is the very beginning of this journey in our vocations. So prayers for peace of mind, peace of hearts would be greatly appreciated. I would ask for a. And lastly, I just want to say thank you to the St. Bernard's parishioners and staff and everybody who accepted me with open arms when I first took this position. Know of my prayers for everybody, and I'm excited. My last day is on Tuesday, but I won't be leaving until about August. So I'll still be seeing everybody around in July and on the times I am back in Tulsa. But please know of my prayers and know that I am excited to see you all. And lastly, I just